Hello everyone, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. This is mathing. As I said in the previous videos that mathematics is easy when you know what you're doing and what is the formulas. So um, before we continue, I would like to explain that in the previous videos, we talked about variables, what's the definitions of variables, what the variable looks like. And in this series of algebra, we are going to talk deeper and deeper and step by step. You don't need to rush anything. You don't need to just move forward. You need to understand step by step how things are done for you to understand how to solve problems in the future. So if you understand the basics, then mathematics become easier for you. So today we are going to study about group symbols, and in group symbols we're going to deep dive how they look like and what are the type of the symbols, and also we are going to do the diagram part where we are going to discuss the parallelogram, isosceles, area of the cycles, and nominal window. So you're going to do the parameter and the areas for this diagram. So feel free to pause the video where you don't understand and repeat so that you can understand what is going on. So what is group symbols? Group symbols, these are devices which involve the pair of parentheses used to enclose the expression that can be simplified first. So when we talk about group symbols, we mean, for example, A plus B. So this is a group symbol times C. So this, all of it is the group symbol because it has like a pair of parentheses. So the parentheses can be like this, or they can be brackets or fraction. So these are the examples of these group symbols. So let's deep dive in more examples of the group symbols. So for example, example number 1, 18 minus 52 divided by 7 plus 6. So this is the group. So I'm gonna solve this using BODMAS. So if you didn't understand BODMAS, you can go back to the videos which I have explained more about BODMAS. So from here, I'm just gonna go straight. So I'm gonna start with this one, with this part. I'm gonna start with this part. So 18 minus 52 divided by 7 plus 6, that is 13. So 18 is equals to 52 divided by 13, that is 4. So if we remove the brackets, it's going to be 18 minus 4, which is 14. So this is the answer. So we did simplify the expressions in this group example. So let's do some of the, for example, example number 2, when we have a variable. So 3x plus 1 plus 5, x squared plus 1, x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So it would be 3x plus 3 plus 5x squared plus 10x plus 5 is equals to 0. So this is the multiplication. So there's a multiplication symbol here between 3 and here between the 5. So that's why I've substitute the 3 inside, so we get something like this. So from here, we are urged to simplify this equation. You can actually end here, but since we have more than the multiple things here, so we are going to add or subtract any value in between. So the 5x, I'm going to start with 5x squared since it's alone, but 3 and 10 they have the variable x, so it will be 13x squared. And 3 and 5 doesn't have any variable, so they can be added, so it's going to be 8 is equals to 0. So this is the value. Sometimes when later we are going to be told, no, this is x, we are going to be told to find the value of x. So when that time comes to find the value of x, I will show you how to find the value of x from here, and you can actually find the value of x more easier. There's so many formulas and so many ways to do this. You don't have to stress yourself. But for now, this is the answer. And if we try to find the using the division, because I mean the fraction, because fraction also is the set of it's the symbol, we get that x divided by x minus y over x, which is 1 minus y over x. So I have simplified this, but in the other way, for example, if you are given like the value of x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 2, so it is, since we already simplified until here, so it'd be 1 minus the 2 over 1, which is 1 minus 2, which is negative 1. So you get the value of negative 1. So that is all in the group symbols. Let's move forward to finding the perimeter and to find the perimeters and the area. So we're gonna start with the first example. Parallel. Oh, sorry. So it is parallelogram. So parallelogram looks like this. This is a parallelogram. It has two side. It has four sides, two A side, two B side. So we can see that there is an angle here between them. So when you divide, you're gonna have a triangle. You're gonna have two triangles here. So here is gonna be 90 degrees, and there's angle here and angle here. So let's continue. So this is the parallelogram. Do you remember how we found the triangle? And I explained that the triangle is the half of the parallelogram. So for the triangle, the area used to be a half AB, but for the parallelogram, so this is A, this is B, is going to be AB. This is the area, but the perimeter is going to be 2 plus A plus B, because there are two triangles, because for the triangle perimeter used to be A plus B. Yeah, perimeter, I mean the perimeter of the triangle is A plus B plus C, because we had three sides. So but for here we have only two sides, so it would be the two of them, A here, A here, A here. So let me classify this. Let me change first here so that you're not confused. So let's start again. So the parallelogram, it has four sides. So the area A is equals to xy, while the perimeter is going to be 2x plus y, because it has four sides and b are equal, so it has to be 2 times all the side. Let's go to the next one. The name, so for this one is isosceles trapezoid. So the isosceles trapezoid looks like this. This is H, this is A, this is B, and from here to here, this is C. Let me write it correctly. C. This is C. So the perimeter, which is P, stands for P. A plus 2B plus C. This is the perimeter of isosceles. The area is equal to a half H A plus C. This is the area. So the area is going to be a half H A plus C. So the area of the cycle, as you know, the cycle looks like this. No, this is not the cycle. This looks like a potato. At least this looks like a cycle. So a cycle is radius of from here is the diameter. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like it's cut in half, but just imagine that it's cut in half, you know. So this all of this is the diameter. So diameter, which is D, is equals to r. R is radius. So radius is equals to D divided by 2. So when you're finding this cycle, area can be pi r squared, or can be pi d squared over 4. The cycle, we don't find the perimeter, we actually find the circumference. So the circumference C is equals to 2 pi r or pi d. Let us find the perimeter of the Norman window. The Norman window looks like this. It's just a window. I try to draw using this pen. Oh, I have a bad handwriting. Oh my god. Okay. So this is the arrow from the middle, and from here to here, this is H. So when you find P, it's 2 r plus H plus pi r. This is how you find the perimeter of the Norman window. So if we try to do some examples, for example, x to be 1, y to be 2, and a to be, okay, we just solve this first. So 1 times 2 is equal to 2. That is, for example, it's meter. They all have SI units. SI units is important. For example, 2 meter squared, because you have to write the SI units. 1 plus 2, sorry, 1 times 2 meter, so it is 2 meters squared. And for the perimeter, it goes to 1 plus 2, which is, sorry, again, which is 2 meter times, no, here there's 2, not 2 meters, so it's 2 times 3 meter, which is 6 meter. The perimeter does not have square, only area. And volume is meter cubed or liter, depends, or centimeter. Please check the worksheet and you'll know the SI units and the measurements. This trapezoid, A is equals to 5, B is equals to 3, C is equals to 7, and H is equals to 4. So perimeter is equals to, they are all in meters. So perimeter is equals to 5 meter plus 2 times 3 meter plus 7 meter. This is 5 plus 6, which is 11. 11 plus 7, which is 18 meter. This is 18 meter. perimeter. For the area is equals to a half. H is 4 meter times A is 5 meter plus C is 7 meter. So it is 5 plus 7, that is 12. 12 times 4, that is 48. So it is 48 meters squared divided by 2, which is 24 meters squared. Okay. For the area of the cycle, let's just give out r is equals to 3 meter. So area is equals to pi r squared. So that is pi 3 meters squared, which is pi is 22 over 7 times 9 meter squared. So I'm gonna leave the answer in fraction. So 9 times 22, 198 meters squared over 7. The circumference is 2 times 22 over 7 times 3 meter, which is 44 times 3 over 7 times 3, which is 12, 132 meter over 7. This is the area. Let's use the value for here for the h and for the r. So p will be 2 times 3 meter, 7 plus 4 meter plus 22 over 7 times 3 meter. So here the value is, this is 7 times 2, this is 14 meter plus 22 over 7, that is 66 over 7 meter. So we can actually end here, or you can solve it more, but I'm gonna end it here and tell you that thank you for listening. The next class is gonna be about equation. Don't forget to tune in for that. Thank you.